Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Rosie Cooks. I'm going to show you guys how to make this beautiful pie. Sometimes you get invited someplace for the holidays and you want to bring something special. I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful pie and your host gets to keep the dish. So this is a beautiful edible gift. Stay with me. This is what I'm going to need for the pie. You're going to need a 15-ounce can of pumpkin, 14 ounces of condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk. These are leaf cutouts. You can buy these pretty much anywhere. I got these on Amazon. I will leave you the link. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and half teaspoons of salt, ginger, and cloves. A couple of eggs and 2 already made pie crust. So this is what I'm going to need for my pie. So first, you mix all your dry ingredients in a bowl. Okay, so this is my salt, my cinnamon, my cloves, and my ginger. So you're going to mix all these together. Okay, set them to the side. So now I have a large bowl, and I have my 2 eggs, and you're going to beat your eggs. Now I'm adding my pumpkin to my eggs. So now I'm going to mix this together. Now I'm going to add my dry ingredients. Mix this in. And now you mix in your sweetened condensed milk. Okay, so my mixture is ready. So we're going to set this to the side and we're going to prepare our baking dish. So this is what makes this recipe special. I was going to thrift stores and I collected about 6 of these. I think I bought them for $2.99. And sometimes you can get a better deal than that. So they're deep dish. And so the dish is going to be the gift along with the pie. And what you want to do is you want to make a little thing like this. This dish is my gift to you. When it's all completely cooled off, you do this. You tape it to the bottom. So once they finish the pie, they're going to see that they get to keep the dish. Isn't that cute? Here's my pie dish. I sprayed it with a nonstick spray. And now I'm going to just add my pie crust. Now, these pie crusts, you have to let them thaw out for a little bit. They have to be room temperature, more or less. So you just align your pie crust. And you make your little indentions right here to make it pretty. Okay, so here's my pie crust. Just going to put some hose in it, and that's supposed to prevent it from bubbling. So now I'm going to add my inside of my pumpkin pie. So now I'm going to set this to the side. So here I have my cutting board. I added a little bit of flour. This is my second pie crust. And now what you're going to do is you're just going to start making some cutouts. So you make sure you press it on like this. And then I like to press the sides to make sure you get the indentation of the leaf. See, this one I didn't press it hard enough. So I'm going to make lots of leaves just like this. Make sure you press that center part. And then you get the leaf design. I have an egg wash. Okay, this is an egg, a whole egg, with a little bit, maybe a teaspoon of water. And I'm going to brush the egg on all my leaf pieces, and that's going to allow it to get nice and brown. So now I have my pie, and I'm going to add an egg wash to these edges. Okay, this is 1 egg, yolk and the white, and I'm just going to add some egg wash. And that's going to help it get golden brown. So now I'm going to cook my pie. I have a 425-degree oven waiting. I'm going to cook it for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to cover the edges like this. Just cover the edges. I'm going to let it cook for 15 minutes. Then I'm going to cover the edges like this to prevent them from scorching a little bit too dark. When it comes to my leaves, I'm going to cook these separately. And I'm going to watch them. I just want them to get a golden brown. And then we're going to decorate our beautiful pie. So here's my pie. It has been 15 minutes at 425 degrees. And you can see that the browning of the edges has started. If I continued like this, my edges could burn. Okay, so let me show you. At 425 degrees, I baked my leaves. Okay, they are a beautiful golden brown, and I baked them for 15 minutes, and these are done. So I'm just going to put those to the side. And when it comes to my pie, that's when I'm going to cover the edges like this. Okay, you can cover the edges with the aluminum foil. Sometimes it's tricky to kind of make it stay, but it's not impossible. Okay, here's the other thing. If you happen to have one of these, they sell these rounds where you can put these rounds just like that, and that'll help it not burn as well. You can buy these. I bought this one at Macy's, but you can buy them at Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, so now we're going to go back in the oven. I've reduced the heat in the oven to 350 degrees. Okay, so I'm waiting for it to sound that it's 350. I've reduced it. Now I'm going to cook this for another 30 to 40 minutes until I can get a knife, poke it in the center, and it comes out clean. That's when you know your pie is done. And who cares if there's a little hole in the middle, because we're going to cover it up with a beautiful design of leaves. And here's my pie, you guys. 35 minutes, and this is how you know it's done. Totally clean. So now, remember all my little cookie cutouts? Just lay them. Just lay them everywhere and form a little pattern. Very, very cute. Very cute. Just go all the way around and make it beautiful. You just use up all your leaves. And if just form any kind of a pattern. And if I had rolled out my pie crust a little bit over the edges, I could have put these on the edges. I have another video doing the same thing where it's a slightly different pattern. So look how beautiful this ends up. And you made it semi-scratch, semi from scratch. And this, you take this to your friend's house on Thanksgiving, that's a beautiful pie. So this is my beautiful dressed up pumpkin pie, semi-homemade. So after it's completely cooled off, I will tape this to the bottom, so when they finish the pie, they will see that they get to keep the dish. So this is a beautiful thing you can do when you are going to somebody else's house. You've been invited for Thanksgiving dinner. What a beautiful gift to bring. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time.